Alrighty then, let's see what's going on for today. What's happening? What energies are we surrounded by? What energies are we walking through? And what invisible energies are helping us? All right. First off, we are moving quickly with our thought process. You've set yourself free in a big way, big way. You've released old energies, not just energies in the mind, energies in your body. So maybe you have been doing some somatic healing. You're bringing your dreams into reality. And oh my goodness, you're working your invisible energies are really helping you to get in touch more with your feelings. Okay, let's get one more for you for today. Oh, look at that. All right, so you're moving ahead quickly with this reinvention of yourself. And you're doing a great job because your mind is no longer bossing you around. You're actually letting your energies come through, like your physical energies, you're letting them come through. Fabulous. Okay, also you could have this new energy or this new inspiration or one of my cards here is a symbol of retirement. You may have recently retired, or you changed jobs, or you have taken up a new hobby, something like bird watching, something very relaxing, very easy on the mind, and very interesting. Okay, so you've become unstuck. You're not stuck anymore. Okay, all right, fabulous. Let's see. Let's create the storyline. All right, so we have, and there's another card for being unstuck right there, Four of Pentacles. Okay, you are defending yourself, you're standing up for yourself, you've got a good command of where your own power is, you have planted new seeds. Okay, now what you're working towards is manifesting. And with all these energies that you're putting into things, you're going to do well with this, very well. And you have established what is of extreme importance to you. You're creating a brand new life for yourself. Okay, this is great. You're holding what is very special to you, very precious to you. You're holding that close to your heart. So with all the swords, your heart may have been broken before. You went through a repair system. You put your heart in the shop. You put your heart in the repair shop, and it's working. You're feeling better. You're feeling revitalized. You're getting more, you're not feeling so hurt by other people's words, and you are bringing more love to yourself. You're starting to love yourself more. And this all stems from this new seed that you planted right here. The Ace of Pentacles is growing into this beautiful new version of yourself. And right beside it, which is now we're getting into where the spirit world is helping you. If you overlay this card, let's see if you can see this. This is the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. And if you look at the two cards together, overlay one on top of the other, that is spirit helping you to manifest. If you expand your pixels, you are an image, right? Look at an image of yourself. Let's say your image is made up of 1,000 pixels. Now when you breathe in and out, you breathe your pixels in, and when you breathe out, you expand your pixels. Try and expand your pixels even more, because as you expand your pixels even more, invite your spirit people, your helpers, to overlay their energies with yours and land them in between those pixels that have been expanded. And what will happen is you will feel their presence, and you will feel their assistance, and you will feel their energy helping you to move to the next direction. And all they're waiting for is the invitation, and for you to do your part, because you have to meet them halfway. And as you do this, your self-worth and your new life that you're creating for yourself here will increase. And this is a very unique version of the Death card. This deck is called the Shuffle Tarot. It mixes up different cards together, and it forces your mind to think in a different way. So when you think of death, instead think of rebirth. So you got rid of the old. This is in the past. You got rid of the old and you brought in the new. So you have recreated yourself. You've transformed yourself into this beautiful butterfly. Okay, now let's see, where are we going next? What are we doing next here? What to work on? Okay. All right, let's do just as you know, this is where you are. This is what you're working through. You're working through right now the overlaying of your energies and your spirit helpers' energies, and to stay in this mindset that is growing and speeding up to bring more value and more love into your life. So let's see, there we go, renewal, perfect. You're looking at things completely different. What's happened is you've gotten to the root of some of the things that were giving you anxiety and holding you back in the past. So you're in that, you've already started. You're not at the beginning. You're already in motion with your renewal. So be sure to ground yourself on a regular basis. Do grounding exercises and rooting exercises. One of the ways to really amp that up is gratitude. And gratitude is like, you don't just say thank you and move on. It's a real deep appreciation of where you are, of seeing the things that perhaps were always there, but you never noticed them before. So this gratitude, appreciation, and acknowledgement of all of the good things in your life, even though they may not have seemed seemed like they were good before, they feel good now. And you can express that in the way you go about things. Like when you water your plants, touch their leaves very gently and say, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are in my life. Even the smallest, tiniest plant in your house, in a pot, is producing oxygen and recycling the air for you. So you're grateful for that. And then the next step is to move out of isolation and start to mingle more. Accept those invitations more that you are getting. And if you're not getting invitations, attend something that you may not have attended in the past. A seminar, a talk, a book reading, a poetry session, something like that, where you're moving out of isolation and more into the community. So that will open up your throat chakra. This will open up the renewal, and the rooting exercises will ground you and open up your root chakra, and the gratitude will open up your crown chakra. And as you work on these energy centers within your body and your mind and your throat and all these energy centers, you will become very satisfied with where you are in life. You will appreciate and have gratitude for where you are, and you will be feeling more stabilized. Because you won't be blocking that love that you crave. Okay, so that's it. That's your reading. Me. I hope you come back again soon, and we will do another reading together. Okay, so I wish you a wonderful day, and see you next time. Bye for now.